and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good running there as they take this all the way out to midfield. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Check, Panther. Check up.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Taken down at the 47-yard line. The Falcons at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first two games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Looking to throw, Penix. Got a man, it's London. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Yards, first down, Atlanta. Well, they brought the pressure, and that made man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. You credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You look at this Bears defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This now a 3rd and 4. They're looking to throw. Penix. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here we go. Here we go. Press all 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Second and 4. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
70 Timberwolves. Riggs. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
At the 50-yard line. Panther 11. Panther 11. Rig alert! Rig alert! Trap 60! Trap 60! Warrior 70! Go!
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Third and 8.
Go! 70 Lions. Ready?
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Past the 20. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet 48 yards. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. Penalty accepted, and that pushes them back 5. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Penix. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Penix working out of the gun here. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun, Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Ready? 19, 18. Go.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
19 tight, 19, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Falcons grab it. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense... pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Coup for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Falcons 14, Bears 7. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready, ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game. But I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe they'll slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The slot man in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect him with his legs for that first down pickup.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. Boy, shifts past him. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing it away is preferable to making the big mistake.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. Throw left side, there's London. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Algier going straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Ready, check.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Pushing his way through. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Dragon 60.
A gain of 12. And the
There he
Bears
goes, Jack.
first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
The
A gain of 32 that time.
First down, Chicago.
Ready? 70 Lions. Check smash. Check smash. Check. Hurt. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey, smash.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Riggs. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Rig alert. Go street.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Santos with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Set, ready. Black 40.
Right side. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grab the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the point after try for Santos. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer. Because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They'll throw with Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. To the air, Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, Penix from the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
On third and short, not only did he get away from the rush and pick up a first down, he picked up a whole lot more than that. And how did he get it done? Evaded the rush, kept his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moved downfield to pick up extra blockers? A really nice run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Now 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he's going to step up and run. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
In motion, the tight end. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Second and 9 now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Santos now to add the PAT. It's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
That's the score. Bears 28. Falcons
after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And looking to throw, Penix. He's got this to Algier. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready?
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. Set. Practice 50.
He'll look to throw.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
And 7 yards to go.
And this offense on third down today can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First down there.
Get it. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey, 44 yards. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. A About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sparring right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Pennick's going to hold on to it. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll drop the throw. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. 70 range. 70 range. Set. Take off.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Hey.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Bears 42, Falcons 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Down the right sideline, Kyle Pitts. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
19, 18, go!
A gain of 12.
Cougar 19.
And the Bears first down.
They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Now they'll change things up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Let's go now.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Christian McCaffrey finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up for the extra point.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Falcons 28. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A play fake. Now Penix. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Shamar Turner in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Penix working out of the gun here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 88 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth. In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Now he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First down.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And really, it looked at times